Welcome to Uranium Mining and Milling in Virginia, an educational presentation brought to you by Southside Concerned Citizens. What is SCC concerned about? Above all else, SCC is concerned about the health, welfare, and well-being of our environment and of all of us and our children and future generations. The uranium ore at Coles Hill is safely encased in rock. People cannot breathe it, drink it, or eat it. Contamination cannot get into our bodies through open wounds. Once this radioactive ore is liberated through mining, it will be blown in the wind and leached into our water supply. When it leaches to the Bannister River, it will pollute all the way to Albemarle Sound and the Atlantic Ocean after passing through Lake Gaston, the drinking water supply for Virginia Beach. This is how radioactive substances reach people when uranium is mined and milled. It can enter your body through open wounds. Once it is leached to the ground or surface water, or blown from blasting, or picked up by the wind from tailing piles, the radioactive powder left from crushing the rock in the milling process, people can breathe the poison or consume it by drinking contaminated water or milk from cows that have been eating radioactive covered feed. You can also eat it by ingesting animals, fish, and crops that have been contaminated. Tailing piles can be quite large. In fact, they can be as large as a mountain. It depends on the quality of the ore. The lower the quality, the more ore has to be crushed. The more ore that's crushed, the larger the tailings piles. It also depends on the size of the mine. Each pit at Coles Hill will cover 110 acres and be 800 feet deep. There will also be underground mining in between the two pits. This is a large mine. This is what large tailing piles and waste rock mountains look like. What is SCC concerned about? I'll say it one more time. Above all else, Southside Concerned Citizens is concerned about the health, welfare, and well-being of our environment and all of us, our children, and future generations. The tailings pile at Coles Hill have the potential to be at least 41,250,000 pounds of radioactive material. This will create mountains in the shape of pyramids that will be 400 feet wide and 200 feet tall, which is equivalent to a 20-story high building. And they will stretch for 14 miles. This would create mountains much like the ones that you just saw.